Hi guys, I'm Ty Sims from the Cincinnati Herald, and I am here with author Lauren White. Lauren, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hey everyone, my name is Lauren White, and I am the author of a book called Cries from the Dark Side of the Moon. So basically what Cries from the Dark Side of the Moon is it's a poetry book about Black women's experience in America. And so what the dark side of the moon is basically saying is that Black women are the American dark side of the moon. They receive just as much light as the other side of the moon, but with that, they're often feared or ignored and misunderstood. And so the book is broken down into 6 different categories that really allow Black women to share their experience and their story.
And what inspired you to write this book?
Ooh, that's a good question. For me, writing this book was really about all of the women that I've had in my life that have been mentors and sisters, and really just having that community around me, being able to talk to them and hear their stories. I just really wanted to continue on with my writing. So I've been doing poetry for about 4 years now. And so just through having conversations with them, I knew that this is a story that needed to be told. So really what overall inspired me was just my community, my village. And so with that, I was like, let me go ahead and get started on creating Cries from the Dark Side of the Moon.
And talk about a little bit the importance of poetry and poetry and creative writing. And should that be a creative outlet for more Black people and specifically Black women? And did it help you?
Yeah, so I'll hit on like the end part of that first. I think for me, poetry has helped me with so much. Even thinking about everything that's going on in the world today, writing is just my outlet. And I think it's important for each person to find their own creative outlet for them, whether it's dancing, whether it's singing, whether it's just, hanging out with your friends and just having a conversation. It's important to have those outlets to where we can just express what's going on within us, so express our feelings. And so I wouldn't say everybody has to do poetry, but if that's your passion, for sure, go after it.
And do you think, when you speak about the dark side of the moon, do you think that Black women are misunderstood in America?
Yes, I would say that Black women in America are often misunderstood, whether it's, through cultural appropriation, just with our hair or our music or just different things on a daily interaction. I think that Black women often are put in a box of this like little Black label, right? The angry Black woman, the ghetto Black woman. I think oftentimes Black women aren't shown in positive lights, and they're not given the opportunity to really flourish in their Black girl magic.
And when people read this, specifically when Black women read this book, what is one thing, or it can be more than one thing, but what's the main thing that you want Black women or anybody to take away from this book?
Yeah, so when reading this book, I really want anyone to just take away that you're not confounded to the labels that society tries to put on you, that you are extraordinary in your own identity, and how important it is to embrace that identity and to have self-love and to have self-confidence and to have that community overall. I think oftentimes, again, we are put in those boxes and we're silenced, and it's important to have that voice and have that form of self-expression.
And where can we find the book?
Yeah, so the book is available on Amazon.com as well as LaurenMWhite.com. So it's available as a paperback copy as well as an ebook.
And can you spell out your website? That way people don't get lost trying to find it.
Yes, so it's LaurenMWhite.com.
And where can we find you?
Yeah, so I would love if you all would follow me on social media at cf.darksideofthemoon on Instagram, as well as on Facebook, as that page is called The Cries from the Dark Side of the Moon.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Lauren, for the interview. Make sure that everyone goes out and buys Lauren's book, and we'll talk to you next time.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.